Yo, what is good, guys? Daniel here, helping you guys get some more wins in your life, no matter what's going on in the world. I'm the one. Are you the one? Listen, it's up to you to be the one. Now, I want to talk about the great shift, right? We say 2020 is the great shift, or the event, or whatever you want to call it. It's not a shift that's happening out there, okay? The shift is happening in here, guys. The shift is happening in us, within us. We are the shift. It's not external, but as within, so without. So, whether Nibiru is here, the sun, there's two suns in the sky, whatever, is going on, iron oxide in the air, all this stuff. That's a part of us, because we are a part of the universe. Simultaneously, our consciousness reacts to the consciousness of the universe. The earth is the middle chakra. All right, then you got the green chakra, which is the trees, the plants. You got the blue chakra, which is the sky. All right, and then you got beyond that the purple chakra. So, and then you got the magma at the bottom, which is the red chakra. So, the earth is the chakra system, and we're dialed into it with our own chakra system. So, we are the shift. So, whether you're experiencing highs, lows, it's a dramatic experience, whatever, you're going through turmoil, what matters is you get on the wave. So you're getting splashed by waves, but you need to ride the wave. So I've been starting to feel a lot better lately, doing massive amounts of urine therapy, aged urine therapy, monatomic gold, just raising my frequency and vibration a lot, right? So I noticed that, life's getting better for me. At this very moment, though, I do feel a little dip. A little bit of a dip. And here's why. I'm going to get to this, all right? I'm the one, right? But I could be doing so much more. And here's an example. Let's just say here I'm talking on video, right? And I'm making an impact in the world. That's cool. That's awesome. But low-key, I would rather be, getting laid. Real shit. I would rather be meeting a dope-ass girl. Or I would rather be, starting a friend group. Or starting off a community. Whatever it is, I would rather be getting some sort of dopamine hit right now. Because sharing my truth on this camera is I put it into the camera and nothing comes back, right? Nothing comes back. And I wish I was living it up right now. You know what I'm saying? And the 15-year-old girl right now, how does she experience this shift, okay? She wears the mask at school now, but she thinks that's cool because it's she's sexualizing her face. Basically hiding her face from all the boys and stuff, and they can't really see her unless they really get to know her. Or they only get to see her on her TikTok, which she's getting tons of attention. So, number one, her value goes up in person because you can't really see her face. So, it makes you oh, that's that pretty girl on TikTok that I always see only on TikTok. But at school, she's mysterious. So her value went up there, and it's way up online compared to the girls when I was 15, right? They weren't getting that kind of attention, so it's a different world. And so the shift for her, she's having fun. Plus, she's not getting hit hard by the COVID energies or the higher frequencies because she's 15 and she's skinny. So she's healthy. And so she's not getting hit very hard. So she's not getting any weird symptoms. She might get a little stiff back here and there, a little inflammation, whatever. But it's not some crazy, throwing up other people with the COVID, right? So the shift for her is actually better, right? Nothing bad's happening there. And within every moment, guys, every moment is governed by the same universal laws. So right now, both of those moments are governed by the fact that there's positives and negatives. There's the polarity. Polarity is one of the universal laws. So that means that at any given moment, whatever the shift is, it's going to be super positive and super negative. depending on what you look at. You get to choose if you want to experience the negative or you want to experience the positive, and that's basically the gist of it, right? And so that girl, those people on TikTok, they're not experiencing an apocalypse, guys. Like, they're experiencing like the best experience that they could ever dream of. Like, their dreams are coming true in this reality. Like, they incarnated here to get that attention and feel so pretty and cute on the freaking TikTok, and then getting all these DMs from boys and whatever. They love it, guys. It's not an apocalypse for them, right? Then you got people like Martin Kenny. He's starting his off-grid community, whatever. It's not an apocalypse from him. It's heaven on earth beginning, right? He might have some uncertainty about whether the event's actually going to happen and what is he going to do if it doesn't happen, all this stuff, right? And I'm starting to realize that what matters right now, guys, is number one, yes, like being healthy and feeling good and raising your vibration, of course. But number two, knowing yourself and living out your dreams. And no dream is wrong. So I want you guys to understand this, all right? There's no like, oh, you're supposed to be a vegan and go off grid, or you're supposed to protest, or you're supposed to whatever, right? If you want to be a professional video game player, right now is the best time in the world to do that, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. If you want to socialize, you know what I'm saying? Right now is a really good time. And even though there's masks and stuff like that, you gotta understand the masks, they just add a layer of like mysteriousness. Like, you could, with the masks, you can do a lot more with it, right? Like, it's kind of like, you know, your first impression with the mask is like more mysterious. So it gives you like a little thing where it's like, hey, you want to undress my mask, right? So it like sexualizes your face, like I said, which could add a layer of value. If you're like, you know, like 18 and you want to socialize, that's kind of dope, right? Like, you can literally walk up to people and be mysterious, right? And then they're like wondering what you look like underneath the mask. And then they feel out your vibe first and they see your eyes and like your eye contact and stuff. And then they want to like see on what's under the mask. And then you could just baby step them to finally see what's under the mask, right? And now they want to see what's under your clothes. So that sounds like a fun fucking game to me. So I wouldn't mind doing that. However, I'm 27. I don't want to wear a mask because I'm not submissive to the system, right? That's the way I think. So I don't really see that as a part of my heaven on earth. And my heaven on earth right now, like the way I see it, is getting a property, getting some land, like chilling with a bunch of people that are on the same page as me, right? I also see a lot of sex. I also see a lot of good vibes. I also see a lot of like just living it up, like change shifting something, right? But the shift is happening within us all, and I realized this today. When you cure yourself and you heal yourself, you cure and you heal the world. Because we're all connected to the same field of consciousness. So the best thing we can do is the best thing that we can do in the moment. So like right now, I was feeling a little bit depressed laying there for a second. So what I do, I turned on my YouTube. I know I haven't made a video in like a couple weeks, so I might as well get on, right? And I was on a very high earlier. And that is why I'm on a dip right now, because you can't stay high forever. We go higher, we go higher, we go higher, and then we fall back down. You fall lower than where you were before, but you just got to understand, what do you want to be living? Because no matter what, guys, you're always going to be on these waves, right? Because that's like the sine wave. You're always going to be riding one of these waves. It can go up and up and up, like up and up and up like that, right? But what do you want to be doing through those waves? Some of you are stuck on just a low flat line because you're not doing anything you want to be doing. And you got to be honest with yourself. I, yes, want to meet new girls. I, yes, want to love my girl. Yes, I want to meet new people. I want to create a community. I'd like a car. I'd like my own place. I'm down to make more money. I would like to learn gardening, planting my own food, self-sustainability. I would like some more fame, if you will. Fame. Not like fame, like mainstream fame, but like people know about me. I'm making a difference. I would love that. Listen, it's already overwhelming for me to like respond to people now, but it's not about that. It's more about like when people know about you, you can do more. Like you have more influence. You have more like ability to make stuff happen. That's like I want more power in the sense so that I could use it for what I dream of, right? So there's a lot of things. And so the next best thing is always the best thing to do at the moment. So, like the best thing for me to do lately is to like meet girls or work on my business or eat healthy food, right? Like love the people in my life, stuff like that. You got to figure out what it is, because for the 15-year-old girl that's going to school with a mask on and she's got a TikTok, look, her day in her life is she wakes up, she eats a little some, she does her makeup, she goes to school, she hides behind her mask and maybe gives a glance at like some cute boy or whatever, and then like after school she probably drives in like the parking lots trying to work on her driving skills. Then she freaking hits up another friend who's got a pool. She goes over there and swims, probably while it starts getting darker. So they go on like a little night swim or whatever, just her and her girlfriend or whatever. They might invite two boys over. They just like flirting, whatever. Maybe something almost sexual happens but doesn't, right? And then she bounces out so that she's leaving with the validation. She leaves, she goes home, she hops on, she makes a TikTok, gets more validation, drinks her little chai tea or whatever dank little tea that she's got, and then she's like, oh, these good emotions flowing through her and stuff like that, and then she goes to sleep. It's not the apocalypse for her. You see what I'm saying? She's living it up. You need to live it up, all right? And maybe for you, it's not all the validation that will make you happy. You need to figure out what it is that will make you happy. At this moment in time, what makes me happy is like deep relationships, also, and then also using my confidence to grow as a person, number one, but also to reach out, meet people, influence and help people. Facilitating different ways that I can empower the people around me, meeting new people that I vibe with, and I know I'm moving towards that by doing the next best thing, which is right now on YouTube. Earlier it was say what's up to that girl, or earlier it was just get an acai bowl, or earlier it was just message people or talk about the business, figure out issues and solve those problems with solutions, right? It's gonna get better if you always do the best thing now, right? So that's the key. What do you really want? What is your real dream? What is your real vision? What did you come here to experience? What do you desire? Be honest with yourself. Because in my mind, what I want isn't to go off grid and just like live like a humble life like an Amish, guys. It's not what I want. I want to make a big impact. I want to have lots of sex with beautiful girls that I vibe with. I want to love the people around me, empower the people around me. I want to witness the show, but also mold and shape it. I want to create something like great here. I'm 27, guys, and I don't want to look back. I only want to look forward, and I want to go as hard as I possibly can. And the main thing here that you could take that's practical is that there's more that we can be doing. Like, I look in the mirror and I'm like, damn, I look healthy. I look good. I look like, whatever. But I'm just sitting in my room. I could be at a bar, meeting some people. I could be, at the beach, or like going for a run, like working on myself more. Like there could be something, right? And I'm leaning more towards the social thing, but it's kind of weird because it's like everything's kind of closed these days, and like I don't wear a mask. But it's like there's gotta be something, and we gotta think like There has to be something right now that I could be doing that's the best thing possible. The best thing. Like, I could be making an impact right now somehow. So that's why I turned on this YouTube video, right? That is the best thing that I can do at this moment, you know? Probably not going out to no bar. I don't even know if they have a mask policy in bars. And I don't really want to talk to the low vibrational people in bars. But that's not an excuse. Some of you guys make that as an excuse not to go socialize. There's nowhere else to socialize. You might find 9 out of 10 people at the bar are shitty people, but one person was not. And that person, it was worth going there to meet. And maneuvering through the other 9 negative ones is perfect, like a test, you know? So you gotta see the good within the bad, because I'm telling you, every single moment has its good and its bad. But a lot of you guys just stay stagnant because you can't see past the bad. So you don't take any action at all. So the key here is to take action, but only focus on what you want and you desire. You focus on the polarity that means the most to you, and stay neutral and don't swing with the pendulum. Be the flow. Don't go with the flow, you know? And yeah, that's like the main key right now, guys. We could be doing more. Seize the moment. Seize the day. Urine therapy, Aged Urine Therapy has numbed a lot of the fear and anxiety that I used to have. And so the possibilities are endless now. Yeah, oh, you can make an excuse like the mask and da-da-da-da, and like people are weird. Just excuses, man. Like I sparked up conversations with so many people lately, like just like this, just like that, right? I'm gonna, like, as soon as my girl gets back from her trip, boom, we're gonna get Airbnbs. We're gonna go make new friends. She's gonna hit up people on Tinder, like girls on Tinder, and we're just gonna meet new people, and we're gonna vibe, and we're gonna create the reality, the experiences that we want, right? And like, you know, I'm gonna rent a car. We're gonna get good food, go on hiking trips, go on whatever, right? Create that reality now. Seize the moment right now, because that's what this is about. That's what this event is about. Manifestation. Manifest what you would like in reality, right? Don't wish things were different. Nah. Go for the best thing that's possible that you can obtain. Get it now, while it's being handed to you on a silver platter from the manifestation energy. All right. And on that note, guys, stay up. All right. I'm the one. You?